Hello and welcome to another Demon 212 PSN review. Today I'm going to take a look at Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo HD Remix, which if you've never played it before, it's basically a puzzle game. So anyway, at the start you get help and options, which obviously helps you out, and there's some options, change sound effects, things like that. You can go onto the multiplayer game, view the scoreboards, or go onto the single player. So I'm just going to do the single player for now, because you're always versing an opponent, so it's going to be the same footage that I'm showing off. Then you get training mode or arcade mode. Then you get 4 different modes here. You get X- mode, which is like the new one. It's like a rebalanced mode of the arcade mode. Then the X mode is just the arcade mode. Y mode is match 3 rules, and Z mode is rotate 4 rules. So I'll show off X, Y, and Z because they're all different games, and it's one of them things that adds more longevity to the game. You've then got the 4 difficulty levels, which just change how many matches you do. Basically, the most you play is 8, but on expert there, the computer damage is multiplied, whereas on hard, it's just 8 matches, and it's not. So I'll just go into easy for now, because it doesn't actually really matter at all, seeing as I won't be showing off all 8 matches anyway. Then you get the character selection screen, and there are actually a few hidden characters to look out for, like for example, Devil there. As you can see, she isn't on the original 8, but you've managed to find her, and then there's Dan. But anyway, I'm just going to choose Ryu for now, because Ryu's always been my favourite on Street Fighter. The game's similar, I suppose, to Puyo Puyo in a way. It's a bit of an odd one. Basically, you've got all these blocks falling down, and you've got to delete them by using these red circles. Well, obviously yellow circles for yellow, but you've got to use the circles to delete them. And that's the only way that you can delete them on this mode. So you could make up an absolutely massive block of blue ones, because that's the thing. One of the other things about the game, the more that you block up together, the blocks change size. So you could get an absolutely massive blue one, but unless you've got a blue circle come down, then you can't delete them. So that's pretty much the rules for that one, although obviously, as you might have guessed, the way that it's similar to where Puyo Puyo is that if you do well, or if your opponent does well, then crap will fly over to your side. And they've got numbers on them, and that basically says how many turns they've got left before they turn into gems. But they're also a colour, because if you put some blocks next to them and then get the circle of that colour, then you can delete them that way as well. So I'm just going to shut up for a bit, let you listen to the music, and then I'll cut into the match 3 play. So there we go then, this is the match 3 mode, and as you can quite simply see, the whole point is to match 3 up. So, over on the right side of my screen there, I've just got 3 yellows together, and then that's then deleted, 3 reds together like that, that's then deleted. So I suppose it's similar to where columns, this mode, and it's just as I say, what with the fact that there's all these different modes, it just adds a lot more gameplay to it, and I just think it's a load of fun as well, having the different modes. So this is this mode anyway. I'll go into the rotate mode now, because that's kind of like Tetris Attack, I suppose, but with 4 blocks instead of being able to move 2 at once. So there we go then, this is the rotate mode. As you can see there on the left screen, there's those 4 flashing blocks. Basically you can rotate the blocks clockwise or counterclockwise, and the rules are similar to the first game. You can only delete the blocks by touching the spheres to them, but you can still make up the big blocks, and you can't actually rotate the big blocks on this. So it's the type of thing that you have to be very careful with when you make them, because obviously you get more points and you can like overall deal more damage to your opponent, but at the same time they can also screw you over if you don't get the colour that you need to. So, especially because as what's just happened there, I was trying to move that yellow sphere over or circle over to touch that, and it touched 1 yellow block along the way, so now that's completely screwed us over. So anyway then, as you also might have noticed, there's diamonds on the game, and basically the diamonds like destroy all of a colour if they're touching it. So on the normal mode, you'd get the diamond falling down as part of another thing, and if you touch the diamond up to a yellow one, then it would destroy all the yellows. So there we go then, that's all the modes. I personally think it's a very fun game, although it can be a little bit hard, especially when you can't really concentrate. But it's definitely worth the money that you're paying for it. So this has been the review. I hope you've enjoyed it. If so, then please subscribe to my videos. There'll be plenty more on the way. Also, don't forget to check out my channel for the reviews that I've already done. And this has been Damon212 signing off.